Before this video starts, I clearly want to say that I haven't been sponsored by any charity or any organization out there. All I've done was voluntarily just to raise the awareness of homelessness in London and I think all around the world. So hope we can do something, hope we can help, and thanks for all the support. Enjoy the video. That's where you used to sleep. Wow.
Yes, I did, yes.
Guys, what a beautiful day where there's no time to waste. Day 3. How did I sleep? Terrible. Terrible. First of all, this floor, yeah, it's not a mattress. It's not my bed. And obviously I'm at the airport. There's so much noise in the night. I got woken up by security asking me if I'm gonna have to catch a flight in the morning or what am I doing here. But today actually is a new day, so I'm really hungry. So I'm on my way now back to central London to the Soho Square Garden where the St. Patrick Church offers every day free breakfast from 9 to 11, and the time now is 6:45, so I'm gonna need 2 hours to Central with a bus. So I'm looking forward to the people that I'm gonna meet today, because it's all about positive energy. It's all about putting a smile in other people's faces. So let's do it. The grind never stops. Never. Am I right?
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your heart. Missing someone.
So that's where you used to sleep?
I'll show you where I used to sleep, show you. Here.
Oh, okay.
There.
Wow.
That's where I used to sleep.
Oh, and who's sleeping there now?
No one.
Oh, okay.
Don't let no one. This is where I used to sleep.
Wow. That's where you used to sleep? Wow.
Yes, I did, yes.
But is it not hot? Is it not like...
It's a shithole.
Wow.
This is where I used to sleep, honestly.
Wow. Wow. So what's your name?
Eugene Janos Freeland.
Okay, and like, because I asked you that before, but what exactly is it that you live on the street?
I live from day to day on the streets. Because I can't sign on because I'm homeless, and I can't work because I've got a CSA card.
Okay, and the question always is, because people assume always homeless people that they are lazy, and for my experience they are not lazy at all.
No,
so I'm
not lazy at all. No, if I'm an electrician by trade, I'm a level 3. If I could work, I would work tomorrow. That's me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing is, how could people, like, if they see this video, how could people, if they see homeless people on the streets, how could they help them? By either money donations or either food? Because many people think if you give them food, they're going to use it for like drugs or alcohol.
Yeah. The only question to that is to say, listen, here's £20 and I'll meet you tomorrow. If you're not here tomorrow, I'll come looking for you. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll
right.
come because you've called me. That's what they were saying. You know, because I know a few guys who've been laying on here, and there's guys and women been going, are you homeless? We can give you a job, and they get a job.
Yeah. And you told me as well that you've been to the war.
Yeah, I have,
and
yes.
And Like how was that? Because you showed me your
Yeah, my scars, yeah. My war, how was the war? Frightening. Yeah, I was an NCO, non-commissioned officer. That's what I was.
yeah.
That means the colour sergeant.
Yeah.
And I was in 4245 Marines. I was a sniper.
What do you think of me being trying to be homeless for a week and sleeping on the streets? What do you think of that?
Very brave.
Uh-huh.
Very brave. Very brave.
Yeah.
Because then you'll know what it's like on the streets.
Yeah, exactly. Because I really try to help raising the awareness
Yes.
that people, the next time when they see homeless, like someone homeless on the street, that they really try to help instead of judging them and all those kind of things. So it's all about making a difference in the world.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know.
Guys, oh my days. Tell me again, what did you find once?
I found £6,000 in Chinatown on the floor.
How did you find £6,000 in the, like, was it wrapped up or?
How was God found? That's all I can say.
This guy is a legend. Oh my days. Imagine you find £6,000 on the streets, just, oh my days, oh my days. Wow, you're a lucky guy, mate.
I was a lucky guy.
You're a lucky guy.
They let me drink in there. Is this here? Yeah, they let me drink in there.
Oh.
Come here.
Wow. There are a couple of myths that are going around about homeless people, less fortunate people. And one of the myths are, after being homeless myself for 3 days now, one of the myths are that homeless people, they choose to be homeless. And I would say to that, there are different factors that can lead to homelessness. And I mean, some people, they definitely choose to be homeless. They definitely choose to live on the streets because they don't want to get support by the government, that for sure. But some of them, they don't choose to. They don't choose to be on the streets because factors like, first of all, the affordable housing crisis, that some people just can't afford houses, illnesses, mental illnesses, some of them are really ill, so some landlords would just not let them in. So I would say there are some people who choose to be homeless, but I think the majority don't really choose to be homeless. That leads to the second myth, is if homeless people are lazy to work. And what I would say from my experience, they are not. In order to survive, many homeless people are constantly looking for nutrition, food, shelters where they can stay, some of them, and a sort of income. And some homeless people, less fortunate people, are simply not able to work because they are either ill, or most of the work you need an address, and obviously because you're homeless you don't really have an address, so some of them won't let you work. So I would say they are not lazy at all. Of course there are always some exceptions where some people are lazy, but I think the majority are not lazy at all, because me walking around for 3 days now, trying to find food, trying to really see where are many people, where could I get, what could I do to get an income, to get money, like it's not that easy as some people might think. Myth number 3, all homeless people are drug addicts or alcohol addicts. Definitely not. Of course, there are always exceptions. Some of them are, but the majority are definitely not. Because before judging someone, if I'm gonna give him money, does he use it for drugs or alcohol? Maybe holding a conversation with actually a person that is less fortunate really helps to better understand what he's going through, what made him be on the streets. And I think that's the best thing that you can do. Try really, because homeless people, they want that. I asked a couple of them and they really want that people have a conversation with them because they don't want to be judged, oh, I'm on the streets, so they might think I take drugs or something else. So really have conversations because the majority are not drug addicts at all. And they really need money for a shelter, for a hostel, or for simply food. Because in some places, there are not really charities working as here in central London, so some really just need food or other sort of income. So finally, as the day comes to an end, I have the opportunity to talk to a charity, and their name is called Under One Sky. Under One Sky, right? Under One Sky. So they walk around here, central London, trying to help the less fortunate people. And if you guys want to donate, underonesky.cc. I'm going to put the link in the description, but any help is really welcome. And you guys are doing a great job. Seriously. Thank you. London is so beautiful. London is such a beautiful city. As you spend your whole day here in central London, you get to see so many beautiful places. But actually, the charity that I was talking to advised me to not put myself into too much risk and danger, because they've seen loads of other people doing what I'm doing, but just for one day. And my plan doing it for 5 days is a bit risky. I kind of understand as well. That's the reason why I'm thinking, should I stop this now? Because I tried to show you guys for the last 3 days what it is to live on the streets, how amazing less fortunate people are, homeless people, and we shouldn't judge them by how they look, how they smell, or whatever. And what we as people can do, donate to charities and really help out, having conversations with homeless people, with less fortunate people. I've tried my best, and I think I've done all right. So I really thought about it, and I think I'm gonna take the advice of the charity, and I'm gonna stop this, because 3 days I think is enough. I mean, I could do 2 more days, even 4 more days, because it's so much fun to help out. It's so much fun to see, to really feel how it's like. But I think it's best for me and for the ones that I'm living with, obviously, to not put myself into too much risk and stop this. So that's why today is going to be the last day. And I mean, it was amazing. The last 3 days was amazing. I met so many interesting characters, so many interesting people, and how amazing, really, how amazing. It's dark now. It's proper. Oh my days. Dreams. This is my dream right now. Ay caramba. Oh yes. This is my dream. The time now, it is 12:51. And surprisingly, it's my last day here in London streets. And I'm looking for a place to sleep, because today I'm not gonna sleep at the airport. I really wanna sleep outside on the street, because that's missing in this experience. So I need to find a place. I could sleep anywhere, as someone told me, for example here. I just need to make sure that no one is there. That are the rules of London. If you want to sleep somewhere, you need to make sure that you're not taking away somebody else's place. So this is going to be my spot. Which street is this? Bangkone. So this is my spot. I'm gonna be here. If I'm gonna be lost, Bangkone. This is Golden Square something. Golden Square, so just in case. And yeah, this is it. My last night, surprisingly quicker than I thought. But when we think about it, I think in the last 3 days, I showed you guys how hard it is to be homeless. So that's why any support is needed. And I see you tomorrow morning. Pray for me that everything goes well. Wow. I've never slept proper on the street before, so this is going to be my first time. So, see you tomorrow morning.